everyone. Welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Libra. How are you guys, Libra? Let's see what's happening with you. Libra, the energies. Okay, so we have a new beginning and some pleasure. So it looks like there's some sort of an opportunity. Some sort of door is opening. I see the new beginning. I see a lot of pleasure here. Yeah, and I see some kind of miracle. Ooh, I love this card because it shows two rainbows touching ground. It's an energy of that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but yet there's an energy of two. So I feel there's something going to happen here. It's going to feel like a miracle, something that, you know, I mean, you can see, I love this card too because everything is very dark except for on the horizon. You can see the sun shining. Things are clearing up. So there's clarity to do with this path. But it's new, and it's a path that's leading you to possibly another opportunity. So take the opportunities. I'm seeing pleasure here, you know, seeking pleasure. Very nice. Look at that. You got blessings. This is very similar to Gemini's energy, but it's coming out a little different. So if you have anything to do with a Gemini at this point, I see some sort of blessing. Things are blossoming. I see some sort of communication. You're going to get a communication. There's pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. Yeah, there's a little bit of a risk that comes with this. Okay, or it's somebody taking a risk here. Yeah. Ooh, I see some forgiveness. Yeah, someone here is reaching out. Someone's going to reach out. There's something here that's been hidden or some kind of confusion. There's going to be clarity. So someone's going to reach out. So this could be something worth forgiving. Okay. But it's hard to say here because I also see someone reaching for this moon and not being able to reach it. So, I mean, it could be someone trying to connect with you. Something happened that was pleasurable, a path that you went on, and there was this opportunity. Now, maybe it hasn't happened yet. It's possible, but it's about taking risks. Now, there's a golden eagle here flying around looking down at this. So this is someone looking down. Somebody here needs to reach out. I feel someone's going to reach out. There's something about forgiveness here, forgiving something. And it's also if you took a risk at some point here, okay? Maybe it's forgiving yourself, but I'm seeing that moon where things aren't 100% clear. So yeah, I feel somebody here maybe having to take that risk, take this opportunity to reach out because there's some kind of a message to do with forgiveness. Tell me about the new beginning. What is it you need to know? Actually, I'm going to grab this other deck. What is this new beginning? Yeah, look at the Fool taking a leap of faith. Yeah, some of you are taking a leap of faith here, going down this path, or it's somebody else. I do see a strong Aries energy. Just Mars energy. Could be anyone, but it's an energy of, it could be someone who feels like a fool too, because it's like this, I don't know, somebody took a risk here. I mean, it's an energy of going down this path. I see this new beginning. It's an opportunity. Yeah, it comes with some risks, but it's an energy of reflecting, one last look over the shoulder, going down this. Yes, I see a Gemini energy. Someone here may be manifesting this, but it's, you know, it is Mercury retrograde right now too. So someone here could be kind of reminiscing, but it's an energy of manifesting and this pleasure. It has to do with someone who I feel has everything they need to manifest their desire. So there's some kind of miracle. Some Elder of Wands. So it's a King of Wands. Somebody with a King of Wands. Now, it could be a Gemini. Could be anyone. So I see Aries, Leo, Sag energy, fire energy. But it's an energy of the elder, someone who's mature. This is someone focused on something they want. Now, there's fireworks here. So I was feeling there's a lot of passion. I feel there's a pot of gold at the end of this path. So you've been on this path manifesting something, and it could be you, but it looks like it's another person here gathering info. They have all the tools, the information, everything they need, and they're very focused on this. They know what they want. They're going for it because it's something to do with this miracle. But it's interesting because that taking a risk is here twice. So I wouldn't doubt if there's some sort of forgiveness here. But let's have a look at this blessing. Now, sometimes there's blessing in disguises, things that happen, and they happen for a reason, but it's leading you towards this. Yeah, someone here, there's some sort of opportunity. Yeah, Two of Cups, it's about two people talking, communicating. I see communication, a blessing, soulmate connection. I feel we've got two people going to go down a path, but there's something that needs to be forgiven. Yeah, the Elder of Cups. Someone's in their feelings here. They've gone very deep into their feelings. They've gone down very deep. They're looking up at this situation. So I feel it's saying things are kind of looking up. This could be somebody coming in to apologize. It's somebody who's emotionally mature, available. They've gone deep within their feelings. But there's something to do with forgiveness. Someone's going to reach out. They're going to take a risk and reach out. And I have the Seven of Cups, yeah. Someone here is sort of fantasizing, romanticizing. They're making a choice. So, I mean, it could be somebody here who, there's something to do with it. Now, it could be someone here who maybe treated you like an option for some of you. But I'm going to tell you, what I feel is opportunity. Someone here needs to take this opportunity. Because there was some kind of miracle. And this person's just like really focused on it. And they know what they want. There's fireworks. There's an attraction. There's a spark of some kind here. So, I mean, it could be somebody forgiving themselves for something, yourself or them. But, you know, this is someone here looking at things. And it's interesting, too, because we've got the golden eagle flying above, looking down, and then you've got something looking up. So what it's telling me is somebody was feeling very down, and now things are looking up. The cards often do this to me, so I have to really kind of look at those energies, because I always look at these visuals and I let my intuition guide. So someone is seeing opportunity, but it's an opportunity for forgiveness. Yeah, we have the Lovers. Look at that. There's a spark, attraction. Look at that. This is two people coming together, but there's something that needs to be forgiven. It may be somebody here feels like it's hopeful, things are looking up, that you might forgive them. So what did they do? Treat you like an option? Did they have a choice? Did they choose someone else? Maybe you took a risk with this person, but I see two people here with a risk going down this path. You're manifesting each other and possibly mirroring each other. Yeah, you have an Emperor here. This is someone, an Emperor. Okay. Yeah, definitely some strong Mars energy, Aries energy. Now, this is a person who's often successful. This is someone who generally knows what they want. So there's some sort of miracle, something that's happening. And it happens often just at the right time. So I feel like, I don't know what the forgiveness is. Honestly, I can't see it. But it has to do with talking, communicating. It has to do with a blessing. Someone's feeling blessed. You're about to get some sort of communication. You're coming together with someone. But I still can't see the opportunity. Maybe someone had other options. Or maybe they just procrastinated too long. So we'll see. Some sort of forgiveness. Yeah, someone feels like there's no hope. But there is, you see, because now things are looking up. So maybe you've already forgiven someone. Okay. Possibly, or I could go either way, or it's someone just forgiving themselves because they've gone deep into their feelings here. Yeah, it has to do with they want to start something. It's planting the seed, the Ace of Pentacles. I love this card. See, planting the seed, building the foundation. This is somebody who's coming towards you. I still can't see what this forgiveness is. It has to do with maybe someone feels that you were out of reach or out of their league. But things weren't, see, this is someone here maybe who didn't want to take a risk. Because they're rising above, they're looking down. Now things are looking up. They're looking up at this. This is someone seeing something different. So, like I say, it could be someone who feels like, you know, you're out of their league. Maybe they chose another person. But this is so interesting. Yeah, this is someone who was indecisive here, possibly a Gemini energy, feeling indecisive, indecision. Someone failed to see something here. They failed to see, or they were unable to make a decision, and they procrastinated here. But I don't think you're going to see this coming either. No. So I don't know. It's like I say, some sort of forgiveness here. And then we have the Guardian of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who's still holding a torch. Someone's holding a torch here. Someone was guarding their heart possibly too. But like I say, you've got this Emperor here. And, you know, I see this person, charming, creative, Some sort of miracle going to happen. Something is going to happen. Tell me about the miracle. It's got something to do with the forgiveness. Yeah, incoming, things moving very fast. Someone's in a hurry. They want to talk. There's going to be communication back and forth. Some of you could have a couple things going on. Yeah, you could definitely have a couple things going on here. I feel like I see busy times. I think things moving fast, multiple opportunities, feeling a little overwhelmed. Somebody became emotionally overwhelmed with something here. And they were really focused on it. But they're holding a torch. This is someone holding a torch. The fire's lit. They're rising like the phoenix from the ashes. So I feel that someone, maybe some sort of forgiveness for something. Maybe they didn't take a risk, or because they're looking at something. They're reflecting. Both of you are going to reflect. But things are looking up. It looks like this is somebody who had a cup half empty. Now the cup's half full. I see this person going, aha. See, this is that Ace of Swords, some kind of idea. They're going, aha. So there's something here, this person here. It has to do with truth and victory. Look at that. Somebody here is successful. There's some sort of truth about someone being successful. I feel this is someone looking at this. I feel they're coming up with an idea, or like I say, it's just enlightenment, seeing things in a whole different light. You got a person holding a torch here. Child of Pentacles. So this is someone who was, somewhat apprehensive. It's like the Page of Pentacles, the way they communicate. Someone was afraid to take a risk. They didn't communicate something. So there's a need to forgive that. So some sort of forgiveness for the way someone communicated here. They came in fast and fiery, maybe flirty. I feel this is someone here who, if you took a risk with this person and then they chose somebody else, or something happened here, like I say, it's looking for forgiveness. But I feel for the most of you, this is someone who's apprehensive. They feel like you're out of their league. So they made some sort of choice, or they decided not to choose. They just sat there in that, in this not making a decision, not making a choice, keeping their options open. But it's someone here who, with the Fool energy, someone's looking at, reminiscing possibly, because we have the Magician, Mercury retrograde, about how something played out. So to be honest, I mean, it's an energy, maybe you went towards this person and started something and they weren't ready. They were overwhelmed, busy times. But there's happiness with this. It's like a miracle. But then they become emotionally overwhelmed and became very apprehensive with that Page of Pentacles energy. Yeah, it has to do with success and victory. It has to do with this person planning and preparing. I mean, some Sagittarius energy here, some Aries energy, the Emperor. But it's an energy of someone seeking pleasure, coming in flirty, coming in too fast out of the blue. Like I say, it could have been yourself, could have been them. But it's something that it wasn't a victory. Someone's pride or ego got in the way. Maybe they felt you're out of their league. The situation was out of reach. I feel this is someone hoping you forgive them. I feel like you're getting an apology from someone here. Because I don't know if this is someone who was chasing someone. But they're taking this bird's eye view. They're looking down at this. See? They're looking down. And they're kind of looking at this. Now this person's looking up, and that's what's so interesting. They're looking at this from the bottom up. So somebody may have even hit rock bottom for some reason here, but a situation that wasn't successful, they now see it being. So yeah, going down this path, teamwork, cooperation, the things you have in common, collaborating, you see. The things that you have in common, and it's the energy of this person acknowledging. So it's an energy of something needing to be acknowledged. Yeah, it has to do with work, building. Someone was busy. They were very busy. They were overwhelmed. And then they got very much into their emotions about this. Yeah, some of you could have several people coming in. I got to tell you, I do see possibly the energy of two. Yeah, like I do see someone rising like the phoenix from the ashes. I feel like you're going to get an apology regardless for not putting in some effort, or something to do with work. Someone was overwhelmed. I mean, maybe it was yourself here where they came in and it overwhelmed you. Someone was very busy too. There was something going on. And then we have strength. So this is, a lot of emotion being kept inside. The cactus keeps all those feelings inside. But it's also an energy of a person starting to feel confident. It has to do with something long term. This is a really interesting read. But when the Emperor's there, this is someone who's successful. See, someone's speaking truth. They're successful. So someone's going to apologize. Maybe they thought you were chasing them. But now I feel this person's coming towards you. And I do feel, again, the cactus is being resourceful. It has to do with someone's resources. But it has to do with this person now feeling confident. So, because they were lacking it with this, because they kept all their feelings to themselves. They didn't say anything. Tell me more about this strength. Oh, those want to come out. Yeah, it's an energy of patience, investing. See, it's an energy of investing in a situation. See, it's somebody here, I feel they were interested, but they weren't sure you were invested in them for the right reasons. So there's some sort of judgment or something here. This is someone putting the shoe on the other foot. The Pentacles there, looking how they would feel. They're seeing things from a whole different perspective now. Now they're looking up at this situation. Things are looking up. And then we have the High Priestess. So it's saying you to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. Now this is somebody who may have kept this to themselves, but I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking, Libra. Okay? I feel like you already know. And I mean, maybe you've already forgiven this, because I feel we had someone who was overwhelmed emotionally. Something happened. I do feel there was work. It was a busy time, but also something very emotional. So it's a person here. I feel it has to do with taking a risk and going down this path. Maybe it was yourself. You took a risk with this person, trying to manifest them. I see pleasure, enjoyment going down this path. I really feel like this person's going to communicate. There's going to be a talk, a blessing. So there's something going, there's going to be some kind of recognition. You're going to get recognized. See, it's about recognizing this by looking at things from a different perspective. The introspection is that aha moment. I feel like you know it has to do with this person, but I do feel it's whether you would, or it has to do with whether you're going to actually invest in this, because maybe, like, it almost feels like the tables are turned here or something. Where now, you're looking at this, or are they invested in me for the right reasons? So it has to do with some sort of forgiveness. And I do feel, they're holding a torch, the spark, the Ace of Wands, attraction, a physical attraction. This is someone who's thinking about love. So this is someone who is longing for love. I mean, it could be someone who really loved you and kept everything to themselves. They kept it a secret. They hid it. So yeah, you see, and that's why I feel it could be something forgivable, but it all depends on the reason here. And it's just not telling me. It's not yet meant to be known. Okay. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. See a cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. I see this energy of timing, something to do with the timing. The timing maybe wasn't right. It is now. And you got a person who's in a hurry. They want to talk. They want to connect. I don't know if this could be a friend. I mean, somebody here who's, if you got somebody, a friend, someone you hang out with, talk, you get along well, it's possible this is someone who's looking at you differently here, catching some feelings. But I feel that would be for a few. For most of you, I feel it has to do with this blessing. There's a blessing coming out of all of this, whatever happened. So you are going to get something out of this. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Guardian of Swords. So it's an energy of someone here who's, now the Guardian is kind of like, it's giving me the vibe of like the Knight of Swords, where somebody's thinking things through, choosing their battles. This is something worth going after. But see, someone didn't go after you. They chose not to make a decision. They chose not to make a decision. They were emotionally overwhelmed. But it's somebody who I wants love. They want love. I feel there's someone here, if they had feelings. Look at that, crossroads. This is someone who's at a crossroads making a choice. It could be they chose someone else. It could be someone who's regretting that too. But I don't know if this is something forgivable or not. It's up to you to decide, but they're coming in for looking for forgiveness. I do think this is someone who feels like you're out of their league. The situation was just out of reach at the time. So there's going to be some sort of heartfelt communication. Now, the Guardian of Pentacles is someone, it's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles. You see someone releasing something here. They're letting go. Now, you could get this. This card tells me something to do when the leaves are falling, this release. Someone's releasing a situation. They're letting go of something. Something to do with the seasons changing. There's some kind of change here. Yeah, someone wants another chance or some kind of regret. Someone regrets letting you go. But there was love. They held on to that. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, Guardian of Cups. This person's really guarding their heart, keeping all their feelings to themselves. But you see, they're looking at the cup. Something is blossoming. There's some kind of change. This person's seeing things from a different perspective. They're seeing this different now. So, yeah, I mean, it's an apology. They want to apologize for something here. Yeah, and they were holding on to something, being stuck, stubborn, or just protecting their heart. Also, somebody protecting their money, everything they worked for, their resources. You see? So this is where now they come in. Maybe you're more successful now. This person's, suddenly coming towards you, wanting to get something going. And that's where I feel it's sort of like it's different perspectives. Now you're looking at this from a different perspective because now suddenly this person's interested in you. I think we have a person here who, I would be a little cautious of anyone being an opportunist, but there is an opportunity for forgiveness. It's up to you to decide. Yeah, this manifesting, mirroring. See, it's an energy of someone here, I feel, who felt you were chasing them for the wrong reasons. You were invested in them. You weren't really interested. Now, this is someone who acted like they weren't. I feel like they were, but I feel they chose someone else because they were successful. Now you are. This person's coming towards you. I don't know. I mean, you might just decide to forgive this person and just let it go, Libra. But it's saying to be wise. Yeah, I see a situation coming to fruition. I do see a few months from now. I do see the leaves changing. This person's about to release. They're let go of something that doesn't serve them. But you can see there's going to be some trust issues here. It's also someone guarding their heart, guarding that sword. And we have the Explorer. So it's an energy. And then, of course, with the Six of Pentacles or Six of Wands, exploring this. Somebody wants to explore this connection. If this is something that you've heard before, fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. So, like I say, if you took a risk with somebody a couple times and the same thing happened, it's about forgiving yourself. Okay, but I do feel some of you have multiple opportunities. I feel it's a been there, done that. I feel there's a blessing in disguise because somebody else is coming in. I feel like you actually have an Emperor coming in. I do. I don't think you can trust this one person. Nope. See, there's an energy of 3 here. There's this other energy. So I do feel, like I say, if you took a risk with this person a couple times, and each time this person chose somebody else or went down a different path, this is where I feel like you can't trust them. 5 of Swords, mind games, manipulation, somebody manipulating here. So this is, I don't think you can trust them. I actually feel like you're looking elsewhere, and I do see another energy coming in. That's the blessing, and I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. It's all going to be exposed, but yeah, you actually have someone here. I feel, yeah, you've got love coming in. See, there's a choice. See, you've got these choices, multiple opportunities. I should have actually went further on that. I would have seen it, but I mean, I can see this person. There's 2 people here. One of them does look like they could be a Gemini. I mean, they may have had love for you, but I'm going to tell you, I feel it's just an energy of it's a been there, done that, because you know that you just won't be able to trust this person. You may forgive them, but you're going to leave this behind. You got something way better coming in. And I do think there are trust. Someone didn't trust you, but yet they aren't trustworthy. So this has to do with somebody here who wasn't faithful. you know, and I do see that faithful friend, loyalty. So this is someone who sees you this way, but I feel like this person's, like I say, mind games, manipulations, and I do see you making a choice. It's like you're just not on the same page because you're heading down this path. You have someone better coming in, and I do feel they're fiery, passionate, creative. So this is the spark. So there's some kind of spark between you and someone else. But yeah, I really don't think you're going to be able to trust this person. Yeah, because of sudden wealth. Maybe you've got some money coming in, okay? Or you're suddenly just doing better financially, and now this person now wants to give you a bunch of attention. They're now interested in you. But I'm going to tell you, you've worked hard to get where you're at. So now it's sort of like this, everything flips around here because now this person's suddenly interested in you. You're going to get a message. I see a 7. You're going to have some things to figure out. But I feel like you got another person. And I do think you've been there, done that with this person. I feel like the person who's coming in is well off. They're comfortable. They could be, you know, very wealthy for that matter. But you have a choice to make here. And I do see the energy of 3. Yeah. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was like, what is going on? Because this person now suddenly they're interested in you where they weren't before. They thought you were chasing them for their money. And to be honest, I'm not so sure the person had a lot of money. You're going to get some truth out of this, and you're going to have some aha moments here, but you're going to get a message. Yeah, you're heading down a new path. So you're going down a different path towards something new. So this person's going to try to come in and start something with you. So now flip this however you have to, because this is one of those readings where it could be, you know, there's an energy of 2 people heading your direction. I feel like this is an energy of someone becoming emotionally overwhelmed. That's something that's forgivable. Okay, but the other person I feel is someone who plays mind games and manipulates. Mixed messages, mixed signals, wishy-washy energy. Yeah, where they can't make up their mind. And they just kind of keep their options open. But to be honest here, what I'm seeing now it could be this person finding out you have other options, and now they're in a hurry to come in before the other person. But I feel like your wisdom, your knowledge here, you have everything you need to manifest. You already know the answers you're seeking. I feel like you already know that you can't trust this person. One of them you can't trust, one of them you can. One of them has good morals and values. So there's a blessing coming in. And it's like this person comes in fast. It's like because this person's on their way already. It's someone who comes back around after a long, long period of time, but they're focused on money. It could be someone who doesn't even work very much. It's like they're always seeking somebody who's stable financially. But I just feel like you can't trust them. Yeah, you're going for the new. I see happiness, and I'm glad I carried this on. Sorry it dragged out. It was really difficult. And these cards here, I'm just kind of getting the vibe and just going on my intuition. But there's the sun shining. Like I say, everything's going to be out in the open. I see you being happy. I see going for someone new. Somebody coming in very quick. It's almost like this blessing. They're going to come in so fast that you're going to go down this path. And this person here, I feel like you're going to end up rejecting them. You're going to take one last look over your shoulder. Like I say, it's like a fool me once, twice energy with this person. Maybe you had a lot of love for this person, but I feel there is still forgiveness for this one person. Okay. And it could be because of how fast that they come in. And like I say, it could be just whole new energy or someone new. I feel a new path. Okay. Or starting new with one. Because I really feel that it has to do with forgiveness for both, because it's here. But it could be just you forgiving yourself for taking a risk with someone that manipulated you. Okay. Maybe you couldn't put your finger on it. You didn't trust your intuition. But there it is. Yeah, it's choosing the one. See, this is the person. The fire is lit, the spark. There's going to be a spark between you and someone. And I do see a positive energy, a whole new cycle in your love life here. But yeah, I feel like you've been there, done that. Yeah, you're going to get something you want, wish fulfillment. But I feel like you're going to play it safe. You're going to be cautious. Okay. And I still feel that you probably know both of these people. One of them, I do feel there is some kind of forgiveness because of something very emotionally overwhelmed. Something happened to them. So, but I see this person coming in. I see having a good time. See, it's a person who just comes in when they want attention. One of them just wants attention. They only come in when they want some pleasure, the physical connection. So, see, there's the secrets, mystery, confusion, illusion. I don't think it's going to be hard for you to figure it out because you're going to feel confused. Someone here has been keeping secrets, but I also see that person going deep. One of these people going very deep into their emotions, and they're going to come in and offer you something. So you're about to get something you want, but there is a need to be cautious. Yeah, saying to trust your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. I feel like you already know what's going to happen here. I feel like internally, you know you cannot trust one of these people. Yeah. And I do see this energy of being flexible. See, going down this path, cooperation, compromise, flexibility. This is the person who's coming in is flexible. They'll cooperate and compromise. In fact, it's a King of Cups because they're coming in emotionally mature, available. This person's going to do a lot of things. Your wish is my command, put it that way. Very nice. Yep, the new. So there, confirmation. Some of you could have a couple new people. There could be more than two. But because I do see options, so it's telling you, keep your options open. Okay? Until somebody comes down that path and it's an energy of being compatible. Someone who's willing to cooperate and compromise. Okay? But yeah, and it's a King of Cups. It's a masculine energy, bending over backwards to please. This is someone here who's going to do everything they can. Yeah. But if there is nobody here for forgiveness, then it's this other person. Because there's something here I feel like you may not be able to forgive here. But I'm going to be honest. If you forgive and leave it in the past, this is where that you raise your high vibration. Okay? Because you're letting it go. Wow, crazy energies. A lot of people are dealing with some interesting stuff here. Mercury, in fact, something may have started last Mercury retrograde and it didn't go anywhere. There was something over emotional. Things were busy, and it could come to fruition this next Mercury retrograde, which we're in right now. So, or just after, because I do see the release. I see something about summer and fall here. Yeah, you're going to connect, soulmate connection, friends first. You're going to take time to get to know each other. Yep, it's a King of Wands. This is somebody, and they could be anybody. They could, in fact, be both Gemini energies, or someone may have that in their chart. But I also see some strong Cancer and Pisces energy. Somebody who's very kind, nurturing, compassionate. But they're also very masculine. There's somebody who isn't afraid of taking the lead. Very creative and very determined. Very happy, high vibrational energy. So, yeah, they're flexible. This person's pretty easygoing, I feel. So, but it could be the other way around. Yeah, they both have that similar energy, charming. You see, one of them is successful. One of them is looking for someone successful. So take care. We'll see you soon.